Alright, good morning. It's a very blustery, showery morning. I don't really fancy going out. I don't know where I'm going yet, but it's better to go out than not to go out. I'm not even sure what day it is. I think it's the 15th of July. So yeah, I'll be heading off towards Llangwr, and then I'll make it up from there. So see a lot of puddles on the road. There's going to be a lot more by the looks of it. Just looking at that gull down there. Hope he looks like that because he's just in a bath. Looking very scruffy. I think he's a 4th or 5th year. There's a few chicks that have just fledged. That one, look, making a bit of a row. A few on the water. That was a black-headed gull there. It's starting to come back for the winter now. Still in breeding plumage. Anyway, heading out on the cycle track. There's a lesser blackback gull just landed. No great blackbacks. Showers are holding off at the moment. I'm thinking I might do the descent to Crosswood, but not race it, because I want to know how it feels. It's a bit wet, and you can't get a good time if it's wet. So yeah, we'll head up there and then see. Right past. On the climb to Llangwr. It looks quite a way away. That's roughly the human eye equivalent. And then there's this field of cows. There's one here that's a bit inquisitive. Some are lying down and some are stood up, so that means there'll be showers. Because if all the cows are lying down, that forecasts rain, and if all the cows are stood up, it forecasts fine day. We'll see if we can see anybody on Pendinas. No, I can't see anybody. We'll push on to Llangwr. on the way to Llanrysted down there, sort of that direction. Just had a big shower, well, heavy shower, but it was quite short-lived. Pass over, you can see one over there. There's one coming over, a little bit deep, and then there's one over there. I didn't bother to put the coat on, and the roads are already drying out, so very windy. Head to Llanrysted and ride along the coast road south for a bit, and then head back in up through the lanes again. Looking, there's one lane over there. I don't know where it goes, but I like this sort of light. It emphasises everything. And then there's Trefenta over there, the wind farm. Just looking down, I think that's Cwm Mabws. Supposed to be a road down there. There's another car. It's a bit tight on here with the traffic. Two have surprised me already. But yeah, there's a nice road down there and then a very steep climb out of it, which I did once on Eddie a couple of years ago. We're heading off now. That's three in the past, 3 cars in the past 10 minutes. There's none before. Like buses. You can see all the way to the bottom down there. It's a long way. And there's a good view of Llanrysted Church as you climb, as you descend, so I'll keep an eye out for that. There's Llanrysted, just cool sight of it. Nice view. Very atmospheric sky behind. That's the descent to Llanrysted, which is the main coast road. Looking over towards Aberystwyth, it's probably getting rained on at the moment, but over here it's nice. At least for now. Currently in the village of Nebo, riding through another shower. Cross in now. Just seen another satanic car, T666 CBA. That's the 13th one, I think, of the year. Although I might have seen it in Aber, I can't remember. We're turning left at the crossroads here. Heading up towards Bethania and then over to Tregaron. And that should be a quieter road. That's Wales, St. David's and Ukraine. Those flags up there. Another Welsh one. I've seen a house with 2 Union flags as well. A rarity round here. Back in Worcestershire, nearly every other house has got a Union flag on it. In the countryside at least. So more of a favourable wind, I think. 11 miles to Tregaron. Right, I'm riding a road which I've ridden very often in the other direction, but rarely this way. I've just left Bethania, and this is the road which takes you to Llanwn, so I'm going to head all the way there with the tailwind under the beaches in the sunshine. And then instead of going direct to Aber, we'll pull off right at Llanwn and ride the descent into Crosswood, just so I don't forget what it's like. I'm not going to race it in these conditions. Well, see how it is when I get there. It's going to be wet, so it's going to be slick. The last time I rode it in March, it was slick, and I couldn't brake at the corner at the bottom, so I lost the king of the mountain, king of the descent rather. But if I take that corner correctly, even if I go slower on the before bit, I should get a similar time. You definitely notice the wind. Sheep are saying hello. Nice sycamore on the side of the road. The coast road from Llanrhystr to Llannon was full of a lot of northbound traffic. Not so much southbound, but fairly busy. Lots of holiday makers, you can tell from all the cars piled up to the roof with all the bits and pieces in. There's a bit of forest over there. We'll head past Trefenter Wind Farm in a minute. Just reached the turn off to the fast descent to Crosswood, so I'm just going to try and clean the glass a bit. Just had an extremely heavy shower, but it's sunny now, so I'll show you the descent. Not pushing it massively though. Dark over there. No braking power at all. We've got to heat the rims up to burn the water off. Lots of leaves. Lots of leaves, very slick. My feet keep coming out the pedals as well, so I haven't done that before, because there are new pedals and cleats and shoes and everything. But yeah, it's lane's a bit grotty compared to normal. Lots of overhanging vegetation. Can't take wide lines very well. Lucky that Land Rover didn't move. Bunny held that, not very well. Coming up to the old railway bridge in a minute. Oh, hit a twig there. Just not feeling it today. Forgot which way the lane went then, actually. There's the bridge. See now, that is a bit scary. Oh, bloody hell. What? Front wheel hit a stone then. Very overgrown. I've lost about 2 foot on either side of the width. You look at the ferns here. Can't go around corners properly. So the end of the segment is more or less here now. Yeah, that's it. So that was a bit scary at times. Just maybe something psychological today. Conditions don't help either. It's probably a mixture of that as well. As soon as you hit one bump, though, I find it slows me down a bit for the next couple of miles. Not knowing the hill as well either. There is one section before the railway bridge sort of hump. There's another hump, but you go fast enough, you do lift off a bit. I think the last time I went down there I braked 3 times, and I think I probably didn't need to brake for 2 of them. So yes, brake 3 times, probably didn't need to brake for 2 of them. But yeah. I don't think that braking thing was right looking back actually. Probably brake more than 3 times, but this time I was braking nearly every corner. You got these stones in the road as well. Hit one of them braking on the front wheel. But I didn't come off the road this time. Probably not averaging much over 20, if at all. Into Trolls Coed now. See what it's like along here. I like it along here. Look at the different colours of the beaches. There's sunshine over Llanilla, cloudy over me. Still windy. Still feel a bit rough. Well, it's just a headache, but that's it. The rest of me's alright. It's cloudy over the mountains over Cwmystwyth. We've just seen a cyclist go up the lane. Yep. It's quite dry here. Must be very isolated, the rain, because it's wet up towards Llanilla, and then no, it's all right. So we'll head on. Don't know where he's going, because it's those coming up the lane to probably get on the Ystwyth Trail. Anyway, I should hit somewhere between 40 and 50, so nowhere near the ride that I had initially planned. I planned to get the 5:30 train up to Pwllheli and then do a bit of tiling on the Llyn Peninsula and then ride back, but probably wouldn't have been very pleasant, to be honest. Still, at least I did the bare minimum and got out. Made it back to Aber. 45 miles ridden at a 10 mile an hour average speed, so yeah, I feel pretty lethargic actually. Must just be an off day. And they've taken down all the old street lamps and replaced them with these new ones. These are just plain like steel, and the others were much nicer, sort of cast iron sort of thing. Yes, the wind's got up now, so good to be back. So thanks very much for watching. Until next time, cheerio.